Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the brown smoky eye look that y'all all voted for. I put on my social media a picture of two different eye colors and this is the one y'all chose for me to do a tutorial on. So here it is. Please like this video if you do like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So keep on watching if you want to know how to do this look. Let's jump in and get started. I'm going to be priming my face with some MAC Fix Plus. Just all over spritzing. Just like the base it gives my face. And I'm going to be priming also with my One Step Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. And just putting that all over. Sorry if my position changed. I had like a dark cast over my face. Okay, so today I was gonna save this for my drugstore haul, but I have just fallen in love with it. This is the Physicians Mineral Wear Cushion, and it's talc free, and I'm in the shade medium. The only thing that was weird about this foundation is it only comes in 3 shades, which I have my spray tan on, so this one was working for me. But this is the shade in medium, and they have light, medium, and light. So if you're not as tan as I am, I would go with a light because the light medium I know is a little orangey. So I'm just going to be applying with an M439 brush and dabbing it in here. This is like the L'Oreal cushion. And every time I go to my CVS, the one by my house, they don't have the cushion yet. They don't have it in. So I was going to try this because I knew it was like it. And I have been loving this. I can just wear this and like not put anything else on or put powder or set it or anything. And like if I'm just going to go run errands or something. And it is so nice. I just love it. So I'm just gonna, my neck's a little splotchy down here, so I'm just gonna rub it down in here. Like so. And it just blends so nicely. It looks so smooth on my skin. I love it. And you just have to make sure you really close this all around so it doesn't dry out. It comes with this little sponge, but I don't really care for that. Okay, so that is the cushion. It is cushion, yeah. Mineral Wear Cushion by Physicians Formula. So now I'm just going to be skipping to my eyes because I am going to be using tape, and so I don't want it to take off a lot of my foundation. I can cover it up with, I can just cover it up with concealer. So I'm going to be placing my tape on like this. I know. So I'm going to be priming my eyes, of course, with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Alright, and finally my Morphie 35O palette. Isn't that just gorgeous, fabulous, warm colors? I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using today. If you don't have this palette, of course you can find different shades to use, but this is just what I got. And I just got it in the mail yesterday because I missed it when it first came out again in stock, and was really upset because it sold out within like 2 hours and I was at work and missed it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going in with this shade, this just Blanc Cream white color for a transition shade. all over my eye. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see a better look in my eyes. I'll be right back. And using my 101 fluffy brush, it's just super fluffy. Just dusting that all over my eye for a transition shade. And I use a transition shade so I have something on top of the primer and my eyeshadows will just glide really smooth and on top of that instead of the actual primer. So it's working with something. Okay. And then I'm just going in with another big fluffy brush. This is the Costal Scents 12. And taking this shade right here and putting that in my crease. Sorry, I keep looking down at my mirror. Ooh, I need to tweeze or wax my eyebrows super bad. Now I'm going to be taking this chocolate shade next to it and getting a and putting that even more into my crease. I'm going back with my fluffy brush and blending that out. Now I'm going to be going with just a smaller pencil brush. This is my M321. And going in with this shade right here in the corner. And putting that to make a really cut crease. And I also will be bringing that down onto the outer corner of my lid. To make it really cut and bold. I know this is super harsh right now, but once you blend it out, it's gonna look better. Go big and then blend out. Okay, and then I'm just going to be using a definer. This is my eye shaper brush to put it on my lower lid.
It looks crazy right now.
Also, when you go back in with this fluffy brush, you want to make sure there's no product on it to blend. And you don't want any harsh lines except for that crease one right there. So you just blend, blend, blend. Okay, and now for the lid color, I will be using just another one of those definer brushes and spraying it with matte Fix Plus so it can really be bold. And I used, what did I use? And I used this color right here. Becca. Okay, So now I'm going to take my, just a smaller pencil brush. This is my E36. And I'm going back in with that darker shade in the crease and just cleaning that up. That way, the lid color is not going up. And that crease is really cut. And I'm going to do the under eyes when we finish up the face and concealer and everything. So now we're going to go in with eyeliner. And I'm going to be using, of course, my Maybelline Studio Gel. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but if it is ever like getting crazy, just spray some Fix Plus and it'll gel it all up back again. And I forgot to say, at this point you can go ahead and take off your tape, but if you want a super good straight crazy line, then you can just keep it. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows and concealer on my eyebrows and lined them off camera. So now we're gonna go ahead and go to concealer. I'm gonna be concealing, of course, with my favorite Lock-It concealer by Kat Von D. And the other day I went a little crazy, so I'm gonna be using the Real Techniques sponge because this is really full coverage concealer. And of course I forgot to dampen my sponge, so I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna blend that in. Like so. Okay, and I have to just rave about this stuff for a second. Kathleen Lights showed me, or not showed me, but showed everyone on her Snapchat this RCMA no color powder. I mentioned it on my Snapchat as well. It is amazing. It actually, it's not translucent because translucent still has like some translucent like colors in them to make it, and this is no color whatsoever. So it is so amazing. I've put this on and just fell in love. It is on Beautylish, I know. Excuse me. I know it's on Beautylish, and she said somewhere she got it, but it was not there. Like they didn't sell it from wherever she got it. I forgot what it's called anymore, but I know you can get it on Beautylish. It's sold out like super fast, so I'm not sure if they have restocked it yet, but it's 10 bucks. That is amazing. And you get 3 ounces. The Laura Mercier powder I was about to purchase was 1.5. This is 3 ounces. I mean, it's crazy. It's like in one of those things you get at the craft store, like a thing of glitter. It's awesome. So I'm going to be setting my whole entire face with this just because I love the way my foundation color is, and it matches really well. So putting this on top, just it keeps it and it doesn't add any color. And also baking with this is awesome. Oh, also what I was saying, when you bake with it, it doesn't leave an area of your face like stark white. So like when you're really trying to cover up your contour, it doesn't leave like this part like white, you know, how some powders do. So I really, really love it. So I'm just setting my whole face with it. So after I go in and contour and everything, I'm going to be baking with it, and I'll show you that. Okay. So of course I'm going in with my NYC bronzer because I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to be warming up my face with it. This brush is super flimsy. That's the only thing that I could do away with. Also, it makes your bronzer go on so smoothly after you set your face with this powder. It's awesome. When I said I was going to use, I thought I was going to use everything in my Ipsy Glam bag today, but I will actually do that next video because it has a really pretty eyeshadow in it that I want to use, and I told y'all I would do this look. So I will use that next time. Now to contour, I'll be using my Jane Ardelle palette, BeyondMatte palette, and my M459 brush. I'm obsessed with this brush right now. It's my favorite. And just, this is kind of a dramatic look, so I'm going to really go in with my contour. Oh yeah. And do a little on my forehead up here. And then I'll be going with just a little shader brush. Let's see, let's use, I like this one. It's my 104 BH. It has a little angle, so I can really get an angle on my nose. Oh yeah. Since we have like a really bold eye, I'm gonna be going in with my Becca. This color, it's the blushed copper, and just, it's really sheen, so I'm just gonna be popping that on. Just gonna be popping that on with my fan brush. And of course, for highlight, I'll be using the same brush, but I'm just gonna Fix Plus it and use some of my Champagne Pop and just dab. Let's see if I can do this. Dab both. Yeah. And make my highlight poppin'. Like that. Also, I'm going to go in with the corner of my eyes. I usually do this with an eyeshadow, but I've been loving lately using a highlight in the inner corners of my eyes, and it just pops. Now I'm going to move to under eyes, and I'm just going to get one of my little small, this is my E36 again, and picking up, I'll show you, picking up this brown that we used right here and putting it and then I'm going to take a definer brush and get the sparkly one right here that we used and just push that really up into my lash line. And now I'm just going with a bigger pencil brush and blending that out. Okay, so I went ahead and popped on some lashes and did mascara off camera because my eyes are really sensitive today for some reason, and so I didn't want y'all to see me bawling or something. So lastly, I'm just gonna bake and with my RCMA powder. And just gonna pack it on my under eye right there because I tend to really crease in that part, and let that sit. And I still have a weird eyebrow. I swear I'm gonna have to cut it down to like so small, or just pluck it. I don't know, it looks weird, but anyway. Okay, so while I'm letting that sit, I'm gonna push my eyelashes together. And these are just the Ardelle, I think it's 103. Okay, and then I'm just gonna lightly brush downward. Do that baking, like so. Lips. I went in with my melted sugar. This is the Too Faced Melted. And I just applied that everywhere. And it's a super, super nude. Like so. And then I wasn't feeling the too nude look, and so I went in with my Revlon Black Cherry lipstick, and I just kind of blotted it on. And rubbed it together. And it just gives it kind of like it darkens it a little bit. But not too much to where it's the actual shade. It's just more like a berry. Like so. Okay guys, that's the final look. Thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with these brown shimmery shades. I really like it for like a date night or something like that. Would be really cool, or like an event you're going to. But anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And in the comments below, if you want to give me any other ideas that you would like to see, I will do the coppery shade color another time. Because I do think that's gorgeous for like also a date night or something like that. Alright, we'll see you next time.